Hey, welcome Car Connection fans to the Car Connection Workshop. Welcome aboard. If you're joining us for the very first time, we love our first time visitors. And don't you be forgetting to subscribe, because if you're enjoying the videos, I know 93% of you are not subscribed. And if you were all subscribed, Skippy and I could get monetized, and that changes everything for us. So like, share, follow, and be a part of our community, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, our iHeart radio podcast. We're on season 2 now, episode 112. So there's 112 podcasts, not videos, where I spend a lot of time talking about things you don't hear here in the shop floor with YouTube. So you're missing out on a ton of information. The other thing I want to mention is I take the necessary time to put a lot of details in the descriptions of the videos and the podcasts. And I put nuggets in there on purpose so that you'll actually read those descriptions and come away with even a lot more information than I give you in the videos and in the podcast. So we're going to shift all 112 podcasts over to YouTube. That's my job this particular week. That's on slated to do that, so that you will be able to also tap into the podcast through our YouTube channel. So lots of things going on, but without your help, liking, sharing, put your comments down below in our videos, make sure you're subscribed, and you ring that notification bell so you know when the new videos are coming out. We do a twofer on Tuesday and a new one on Friday. Let's jump into this video. If you're interested in keeping your vehicle long term and making that engine and transmission run for 300, 400, 500,000, 600,000 kilometers, you're in the right channel. Now, something that is a pet peeve of mine, but I'm also going to say at one point I was a major procrastinator. Yeah, believe it or not. I'm always now constantly getting stuff done. And it's all due to the fact that one day I got sick and tired, fed up, disgusted, and bored. It's great to have ideas. It's great to want to do stuff. But the do does and the did is done. That changed my life. And getting rid of my TV. I don't miss TV at all. I get stuff done. So now we're working through all the things that I packed away, that there's wishes, there's wants, there's needs, and there's gots. It has to move from the others to the latter. The got to get it done. So that's where I live. I live in the know, not the unknown. And you've got to push yourself to get past the procrastination. Tomorrow, or I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it the day after. That day never comes. So if you start a project, fellas, I'm talking directly to the fellas, and your honey sees that you're not getting it done, she loses confidence in you. She sees you get off your butt and you're actually digging in and getting it done. You watch what happens. So a little bit of a heart check for you fellas. I like getting it done, and this thing is getting done. I do what I say, and I say what I do. So this is the last flare. I scratched it down, taped it all off. It's painted. That's done. Take a look at the side. We're completely done. The door wasn't going to seal. We showed you in the last video, and now it's fine. I fixed it. There was a whole section missing, and I prepped it all out. I used the Fibreglass, and you can watch the previous video that shows that this whole piece was broken. It was gone. I managed to find one piece under the seat, and I glued it back in, and then I used Fibreglass tips and tricks that I got from Fish Bump TV on YouTube. He's a second generation boat builder, and I needed a couple of tips on mixing the how much hardener to put into the resin, the Fibreglass resin, because you can botch that up very quickly. And number two, I needed to be reminded of how you put your layers of fiberglass. So I used a what I call the crosshatch mesh That was layer number 1. Layer number 2 was a thicker, tighter mesh. And then to give it a nice finish, you put one more layer of the mashed fiberglass. So it's very kind of messy looking, but it gives you a nice finish. So it's all finished on the inside. I got one more coat of paint of white to do on the inside, and we're completely done, but it's fixed. So now when the door closes, it meets the area of contact for the seal, and we're good to go. We're good to go. So start the job and finish the job, fellas. Your lady will be proud of you. And now it closes like a charm, and it's completely sealed all the way around. Completely. So the door needs just one more little adjustment. It's not quite right, but we can do that and get that done. That's easy enough. It's not quite here yet. It's close, but it's not. It's a little low, and it just needs to come. We need to come back. See how it's thicker here? It's thinner here. So we need to adjust that door just a little bit. And so that you do that with the hinges. Here you just loosen them off a little bit and then manipulate the door. So I will take care of that. That'll be done. I have handles on another set of doors, and that doesn't stop the vehicle from driving. These will get painted in the spring. I want to paint them outside. But there you go. That's how you finish it, guys. Finish the job. Because you know what happens is, we could have done this Jeep in 1 year. We waited 6 months for an engine. But there was a lot of other stuff that can get done while we're waiting for that engine to show up. And that's what I did. I did the fuel tank, the brakes, the drive line. I did everything I possibly could do and not say, well, I'm waiting for the engine. Keep the project going. We could have done this in a year if we had the engine, because the rest of the mechanicals were done, but we were still working on the inside. And now the whole dash and everything's in. So the next stage for this is it's going up to my friend Jesse's custom exhaust shop. He's going to put us a nice little system on here. He's going to weld the bracket that needs to go on the front axle. I cannot get it straight enough, so he can cut that off and MIG weld on a new one. That'll take care of that. Then it'll get alignment. I will fix the floor, but I'm going to do that outside when the weather's nice. I don't like to do a lot of welding in the shop because you can have an accident, and we don't need one here. Trust me, we do not. So I'd much rather have it outside the door, put my MIG welder close to the door, and weld the patches in, close the floor. I have the rest of the interior is already cleaned. And again, you're working on a project, guys. If you're waiting on something, get other stuff done. So all the interior that Skippy and I put in the front of this was all washed, cleaned, and put away, ready to go in on a moment's notice. All the seats, carpet, back seat, and everything is all shampooed and covered. It's in the mini barn. When I get to the floor, I'll strip all of this out, all this gray upholstery and carpets, right down to the metal. There won't be any fabric in here whatsoever. But the moment I finish the floor, I have all that interior ready to go back in. And that'll take me a half a day, and the Jeep's done. That's how you get the job done. You've got to get off your butt and keep the project moving. You have to. Even when you run into a nagging job like the Corvette on the other side. That one is on my radar. That has been the worst vehicle I've ever done because I didn't put it together originally. Some mechanics did. And the powered steering's leaking again. The transmission's leaking again. You can't put it off. You just got to dive in and get it done, just like this. That's not what I call, well, we'll just leave it for now. Oh, we'll just leave it for now. No, get it done and enjoy the fruits of your labor. This thing is now mobile. Oh, and you'll have to stick around for the next video, one more short video today, and that is another manufacturer's broken part. Lasted less than 5 minutes and it broke. We'll see you in the next one. So don't forget to like, share, follow, do all those little things for us, and grab yourself some Car Connection Motormouth merch because you're going to join our crew in battling addiction to help those who are ready to conquer their addiction get to a total freedom addiction campus for Canada and US. So till next time, peace, patience, and kindness. Happy, healthy motoring. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. If you liked the video, like I know you did, ring the bell. Just get it done. Get notified when the next video comes out. See you in the next one. Gotta go.